I honestly expected something like this, at least surrounding Amelia, but I didn't expect the game to actively show her here. Um, hmm. I'm not gonna judge the game yet for that, even though I'm slightly upset at it. But let's just see what it cooks, you know? Let's see, let's wait.
London bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. London bridges falling down, my fair lady.
Let me just say that right from 15 hours in, somewhere at the beginning of the second map, like after the first third, I was suspecting that Amelia isn't real. Now that isn't really true, but she was off constantly. So let's see what she actually is.
Thanks.
Why, hello there.
Keep your voice down. You don't want to scare the poor girl away, do you?
Here's an interesting thing. Because his baby is red, with red fluid, right? But our BB unit only has red fluid when it's in panic mode. So the question is his BB unit in constant fear and agony? And how is that contained? Because for one, we could just see a few frames of the baby being at sleep, but how can it be peaceful while being in constant fear and agony, right? So the question pops up: why is it in that state, and how is he at the same time keeping it not from losing its head?
Yeah. She's in there. I can smell her. Of course, I wouldn't have known for sure if it wasn't for you and your wonderful network. Bless your heart. And thank you kindly.
The only thing he also needs to say is, would you kindly?
Damn bridges. Careful. Contents are fragile. Like the world and everything in it. Me, I'm no exception.
Okay, this is a bit too edgy.
I'm not the only one wearing masks either. There's your boss man. And that woman. And, oh, let's not forget little you. Okay, it's okay. I know it ain't easy wearing a mask all the time. Now the mask can come off, right? Oh, sweet Amelie. She's holed up in the beach nearby. Tell you what say we make it a race? Hmm? Whoever wins gets to usher in the end of days. Nothing like the eve of extinction. Bring focus to the mind. Makes folks honest. There'll be no need for masks soon. But I wonder, when you look death in her eye, will you blink?
That would be a name for a dope metal song.
Still with me, Sam? Even now, our way forward, our way to save Amelie is the same as always. Your first priority is to get the local distro center on the network. Until it's complete and everybody's connected, Higgs won't find it easy to get to Amelie. She should be safe. So take your time and do it right.
Dang it, I didn't power game hard enough. I thought the after the event it would also give me my two transport things with. But since I probably didn't drag them through the mud, it didn't. Sure. Well. Anyways, let's actually not talk about that, because I find that to be quite nicely done. The only thing I would have to complain is that Higgs suddenly became extra cringe. Like the meme around the Reddit Fedora wearing tier 3 sub on Twitch, you know?
Sam. Connect your Cupid to the terminal and bring the site online.
But man, do we need a shower. My network is reset to 500. Huh. So something about fragile doesn't make sense here. What is it? Come on, brain. I guess that I right now didn't had to fight any BTs or had to do anything to clear out this area is what perplexes me, I guess. Like, in a way you could still argue that the tar pit was possessed by BTs and that's why she couldn't cross to here? Maybe. But my brain doesn't really want to accept that.
Good work, Sam. You've made it as far as Bridges 1 ever did. We never pushed further west. Frankly, it's a miracle we kept that distro center running. Anyway, you're almost at Edgenut City. Your final destination, where Amelie should be waiting. Smile, Sam. Only one more knot to go. One last time to put that Cupid to use. Though you'll need another component to finish the job. Regardless, the nationwide network will serve as your ticket home. Just bear in mind that by bringing Edgenut online, you'll likely be revealing Amelie's location to Higgs. You'll need to get to her before he does. Head to your private room and get your gear sorted. When you're ready to go, we'll give you what you need. Make sure not to leave the distro center without taking the order.
Sam? Are you there?
Amelie.
Can you hear me? Sam?
Over here, Amelie.
The
Okay,
network's
this
nearly
is
complete.
good.
Just one more knot to go. And then America will be whole again.
This is what has been perking up now, that this whole again saga thingy-magic. It's what's become a little bit more strange, because sure, I'm strongly Dead Space influenced when every time she says that, but also the since we had the expose from Hartman, where previous extinction, Death Stranding slash extinction events happened. That this whole again thing, like the reason why I always say the Chiron network is magic wind is because it's the other word would be MacGuffin, but it's a do everything besides transporting food thing. And each time we have connected the Chiron network, we also got physically affected. And the BB unit seems to be playfully affected, ergo maybe even in a spiritual way. But then we got also the factor of random cataclysmic supercells that could devastate everything. And we have the theory that the Chiron network is increasing at minimum the chance of those cataclysmic events to be happening, or attract those. So I'm becoming more and more reluctant to the idea of completing the Chiron network.
Did I ever tell you my real name? I wanted to. It's Amerigo. After Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered the continent.
I thought it was Columbus.
Except Amerigo was full of it. He lied. America is a lie.
Amelie.
I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Higgs will never find me here. He can't.
You know what I now expect this game to do? Reveal that she has been a dead man, or has sometimes impersonated him.
So don't worry. Get the last Cupid to Edge Knot City and finish what we started. I'll meet you in your room at the distro center when it's all over.
Why is she doing these random blinks? This is
There's something you need to know.
make
Sam.
no sense.
I've kept things from you. Worn a mask for the longest time. Everything Higgs said about me is true. I could end it all. Us. Mankind. Extinction. That's what I am.
The hell does that even mean?
But it's not what I want to be. All I want is for you and me and everyone in this world to be whole. Sam.
I'm gonna say this again. This happened once before when Deadman was like phasing through the glass wall and stuff. This is one of those moments where the game is too realistic, because we are supposed to talk to an intercom system, to a communication device. So having a sound effect on her voice when she's suddenly behind glass doesn't really make sense. But then I also have theorized that the way why her model is not a holograph is that they use some sort of substance to make her, to use this sort of communication. That's why they have been creating the snapper sound. And since I, the last 3 times, also heard a snap when the, I'm still gonna call it a holograph because I don't have a better word, but that when the holograph happened, it made a snapping sound when it phased in. And this is just too cool. And now it's at a point where it is irritating.
Promise you'll stop me.
Glad to hear that.
Don't let me end it all. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Amelie? Amelie?